Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the new moon solar eclipse that is happening in the sign of Aries, and we are going to jump right in here. You have this by the book card and this to the sea card. I'll show you in just a second, but I feel that in a lot of ways that if you're trying to do things a certain way, it's probably not going to work. You have that tower card. I do feel like, I don't know that I feel tower moments for you. I feel more just things not working out how you want them to, So I'm not going to like sugarcoat it or anything like that. I just think that it's saying, like, if you're trying to work on something in your life and it's not going according to plan, I think that the reading is saying, stay focused. You have this power of purpose card. You also have the Fool. And I also feel like it's saying just be flexible, right? Stay open to all the different ways there are to do pretty much everything in the world, right? And as long as you stay open and flexible, then you will have, you will receive all the answers you need, or basically you will figure out what you need to do to make things work. So you start off with the Tower here. The Tower, of course, can represent a tower moment. You could be coming off of a tower moment as well. It is showing up as your first card. Pretty much everybody's been getting the Tower as well, so, it doesn't really surprise me. I think that we're due for just tons of global tower moments. I think we're going to see a lot of things happening. I do also feel like a little bit of, things kind of falling apart. I'm pretty sure I said this to you in your last reading as well, Taurus, that, like, I don't think things are falling apart. I think that some of you, it's like, just certain things are not kind of like coming together here in life, and that's part of life, and I think you're just kind of like looking for other avenues of success. You have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles kind of is your crossing energy, so I would say that making progress or progressing or feeling like you need to know more is the thing that is probably kind of like holding you back from success at this time, Taurus. The Knight of Pentacles, he is the only knight in the tarot that isn't making any moves on the card, and he also has this empty field behind him. He needs to plant seeds in that empty field and they will grow. Basically, the card says that he has all the knowledge and wisdom necessary to be very successful, but he needs to like really believe that he has all the knowledge and wisdom necessary to be successful. What I would say is what's kind of weird is in the area of what's on your mind, in your thoughts, you have the Empress, and the Empress is kind of like, it says, what this is in the area of what's on your mind. So it's like clearly what's on your mind is abundant success, creating more success. So I feel like you could be having very abundant ideas. The Empress is also you. So it says that you're showing up in a very strong position. You have the Ten of Pentacles as well. And, again, I think that there could be you could be having a lot of abundant ideas at this time. But you go down to the Fool here. And I feel like the Fool is saying it's time for you to take action on these abundant ideas. It's kind of like saying to you, that yes, your ideas are very abundant, but it's time for you to take that leap of faith towards those ideas. You need to manifest them in reality, and that's how you'll be very successful. In the area of your foundation, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles kind of says a lot of things here. Number one, showing up in the foundation, it literally is a very solid foundation. I mean, Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life. It is building, leaving a legacy. And it kind of just suggests that you are doing things to, create stability, or you are doing things to manifest more stability in your life, which obviously is a good thing with the Ten of Pentacles. I also feel like whatever you're working on, or whatever you are working towards, could be creating more stability in your life. So you could be working towards, bigger and better projects or businesses or whatever it is. And, I feel obviously the Ten of Pentacles is going to be very good for you. You have the Four Swords coming up in the area of your past. The Four Swords is in the energy, this is the energy that you're moving past. So I kind of feel you've been on pause actually for several years for you, Taurus, where, maybe it's like you are kind of like popping out into the world. It's kind of like Tauruses are, popping out into the world all of a sudden with their ideas and things like that. But I feel like you have been more behind the scenes for a very long period of time. So, this Four Swords kind of just says you have been resting, relaxing, recovering. And now there are blessings coming in for you. There's a person right here who's blessing another person. And it kind of says that you have been hoping and praying for blessings. And it's like now you are receiving the blessings that you've been hoping and praying for here, Taurus. You also have this pig spirit says use your mind wisely. And it's the sandpiper spirit says be playful. I do feel like if you're taking things too seriously or, if you're making things too complicated, then you're going to be feeling pretty dull, Taurus. And probably it's going to be hard to get motivated. And I do feel, part of me feels that this reading is saying you need to do things to stay motivated. Your outcome is the King of Wands. That's one of them. And, the King of Wands is really about kind of like being determined, trying to be successful, working hard, being bold, assertive, all that other stuff. But I get this energy of confidence, like needing to be more confident or needing to stay motivated, I should say. And I feel if you do that, then you will be very successful. You have the Fool coming up in the very near future, so it's like you're ready to take action. I feel like you're ready to take some sort of leap of faith. I also feel that, that your purpose is very strong. You have this, these two cards, Quieting the Mind, and also this card, The Power of Purpose. So I feel that you are doing things more on purpose, and obviously that could be the thing that is making you more successful, is that you are more, it seems to me like you have much more of a focus on what you want to accomplish. Like if you're setting out goals, the Knight of Pentacles, he needs to get moving on his goals, but, maybe he needs a specific goal. And I feel you're getting more specific with the things you want to accomplish. And that could be the thing that is leading to more success, which is obviously a good thing. I do feel like you're kind of, again, if you're working on any big projects or anything like that, that you're like nurturing into existence, I see a lot more, it's kind of like I see a lot more success than you think coming in for you. So I would, keep pushing with this energy for sure. Next, in the area of the next few months, you have the Page of Swords. I would follow your curiosity. I feel like there will be a lot of curiosities, a lot of things that you are going to be curious about, a lot of things that you're going to be kind of like questioning and looking into. So and everybody, by the way, everybody has been getting these cards of being curious. You also have this Be Playful card. So part of curiosity is, being playful. And I just feel a curious energy is going to be, could be a ticket to success. If you become curious about new ideas or new directions, that could be the thing that leads to the most success for you. So, again, I feel for a lot of you that you could be working on things that bring in a lot more abundance, but they're gonna come through your curiosity. We're gonna clarify in a minute, but I also do feel love here. I feel like some of you, it's like you could be attracting a person that you're curious about. Could be a fire sign. You always get fire with me. Fire and earth really stand out to me. So it could be an earth sign or a fire sign. But I would say that this is like someone you're curious about, or there's something about curiosity here. Someone's curious about you. Take it how it resonates. You have the Strength card. The Strength card is about being bold, being assertive, kind of like standing up for yourself. It's coming up in the area of your closest relationships. So I do feel like you have to be strong in your closest relationships. I do also feel people are seeing you as confident, like determined, like very determined at this time. The Strength card is kind of a card of determination. Same with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very determined to be successful. So I feel that you are giving off the correct energy with the people around you, especially if you're working on projects, businesses, anything like that. I kind of see you standing out to the people around you. I also feel like people see the growth, see the growth in you. Like they see how much you've grown. They've seen what you've done. This could also be attracting a person, by the way. Like if you've grown in certain ways, obviously you could be attracting a person. You have the Two of Wands in the area of your future feelings. It's like, what more can I do? This is like a good thing, though, here, Taurus. It's almost like you are doing things right now, or you're about to do things in your life. And, sometimes I feel that the Two of Wands is basically saying, you accomplish something, right? We're talking about before the Two of Wands comes up. And then once you accomplish something, you're saying like, well, I accomplished this, this difficult obstacle in my life, or, I conquered this obstacle, or I accomplished this goal. And so it makes you feel more confident, because you accomplished something, and then you're like, what else can I do? I feel like for a lot of you that there could be something happening. I kind of feel like over the next few months, not just this month, it might be happening over the next few months, where something happens that gives you a lot of confidence, and I feel like it causes expansion, which is obviously a good thing. I actually feel really good about this. I didn't know how I was going to feel until I got here to the Two of Wands, but I feel like you're kind of like taking the lead in life, and something is making you feel much more confident, about the future, or, about the things that you can do. And I think it's because you accomplish something. It's almost like the thing that you accomplish over the next couple months or so, big goal, wish, or dream, could even be like finding love or whatever. It's like that's the thing that makes you accomplish like even more. I hope that makes sense. You end with the Two of Cups here as your outcome. Definitely could be love coming in for you. Again, fire and earth really stand out to me. Could be any sign, general reading, but fire and earth stand out to me. I do feel it's probably someone who's different than your usual type. I'm pretty sure every single reading I do for you, Taurus, this is what comes up, is that you are attracting a person who is different than your usual type. So, again, if you're looking for love, definitely could be love. This could also be you getting guidance from your higher self. So I feel for a lot of you that, Two of Cups to me is you and your higher self, and it's about listening to your higher self, and, that's what I'll say there. You have this root girl. It says the disowned self. You have this King of Wands as well. I do feel like a lot of you could be doing a lot of healing, like a lot of personal healing and things like that. The King of Wands, again, I feel, could be a person, sure, but, and it doesn't matter what gender you're into either, but, I kind of feel like it's more you. I feel like this is the confidence that you're getting from, accomplishing something. And, this confidence is going to lead to you accomplishing much more in the future. So, this could be like a pivotal moment for you here, Taurus. It's like whatever you're, setting out to accomplish, if you do it, it's going to lead to a lot more. With the Tower and the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Tower. Basically, the universe is saying I meant what I said right here with the Tower. I kind of feel like for some of you, this is about learning to roll with the punches. Like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing. I just think that the universe is kind of saying, like, the message I'm getting here is that the universe is saying when things don't go exactly according to plan for Taurus, what does Taurus do? Does Taurus run away, or does Taurus get more confident and roll with the punches? Has Taurus learned how to be more flexible, or has Taurus learned how to, find other ways of being, of accomplishing something instead of just, going by the book here, which I didn't show you. I meant to show you this. But, you have this by the book card, which isn't necessarily a bad card, but, it's saying that things have been done the same for too long, maybe. And you also have this the Sea card, which is like exploring other opportunities. So I really feel that the Tower is saying that, if something isn't working in your life, whatever it is, it just says there's probably another way that will be more successful for you. With the Empress, you have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, definitely increasing your abundance. This is my card of planting seeds. And that Knight of Pentacles says that it's time for you to plant seeds in that field behind you. So I really feel it's time for you to do things that you've been like dreaming of doing, that you've been thinking about doing. If you have any ideas for increasing your abundance, or if you feel like if you think you have ideas that will increase your abundance, again, that's what I would be focusing on here with the Six of Pentacles for sure. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords, yes. I mean, literally everything I said in this reading. I mean, I think that your wealth is kind of like behind you here. The Two of Swords, she is my card of third place solutions. She is thinking this or that, but there's another opportunity behind her. It's like, there is an opportunity that you're not seeing, or something like that, Taurus. I think that's where the Tower is coming in as well. It's like if something isn't working, if something's not working out, if something's like a struggle and you're forcing yourself to do something, I really feel the universe is trying to guide you to something that's so much easier. I feel like the universe is trying to guide you to something. I don't want to say it's easy, but I feel there's something that is available to you that you could work on that just has like a flow to it. So, don't be afraid, if you're trying to force something to work in your life, don't be afraid to do something else. With the Four of Swords, you have the Four of Wands. I definitely feel like some of you want to get married, or you have a desire to find love. I do feel that there could be love coming in for you. It could be this year, especially like if you haven't had love for, a couple of years here, I feel that there could be a very solid connection. Definitely fire earth that could be coming in for you here if you want it. But I feel like some of you are more focused on freedom. I think it's impossible for Taurus to not be focused on freedom. I mean, to me, Uranus and Jupiter and Taurus, but especially Uranus, is all about freedom and coming up with ways to set yourself free. This could be like your time, this is Chris's crappy astrology here, but time, the effort you put into things. Are there better ways of doing things? And I've been really getting this message intuitively as well. So, I think people need to set themselves free from commitments that don't make sense. With the Fool card, you have the Ten of Swords. Definitely a new beginning coming in for you here. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be thinking about starting something new with that Fool. Personally, I like the Ten of Swords. You know, it can be a difficult card, but it's a blessing in disguise. He's making a symbol right here that represents a blessing. It's the same symbol that the Hierophant is making on his card. And so there could be a blessing in disguise coming in for you, but you know, I kind of really feel that, and I feel like the reading is basically saying that. I feel like the reading is pretty much saying that, you know, it's like I think I just said a pivotal moment, but, you know, I kind of feel like there's a pivotal moment or like critical change coming in here, an opportunity for you to have a new beginning, especially if something just isn't working, right? You know, I think that's what the reading is saying, really, you know, with the page, and it makes sense because it's an eclipse. With the Page of Swords, you have the Six of Swords, yes, moving on to calmer shores. It's like, you know, Six of Swords, this woman and this child in this boat, they are leaving everything behind them behind, and they are completely starting over. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be completely starting something new or starting something fresh in your life or starting over in some way, and, you know, I do feel that would be good for you. With this Six of Swords, I also feel that some of you are just like moving on from things that no longer serve you, and you're kind of like starting over again, you know, starting something new. With the Strength card, you have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is the new foundation, basically. We have the getting reduced down to the foundation with the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles would be a brand new foundation. And so the Four of Pentacles, I kind of like it here. Four of Pentacles also is good for the people in your life that support you. You know, it's showing up in the area of your closest relationship. So, you know, the Four of Pentacles is really saying that you are being supported. You are being very supported. You are being lifted up. People are helping you or will be helping you. And that's kind of what I get here with that Four of Pentacles is that there could be a lot of support, or you could be being lifted up at this time, or feeling more supported by people. I also feel like it's important that you surround yourself with the right type of people. With the Two of Wands, you have the Five of Pentacles. I feel that you are afraid that you're not going to kind of like get to that next level here. The Two of Wands, he's holding on to a comfort zone. He's standing at the top of this castle, and he's afraid to leave his castle because the castle is his comfort zone. But he has the whole world in his hands. The universe is like begging him to go have new experiences. The Five of Pentacles is like, well, if I get out in that cold, mean world, what will happen? You know, if I get out there and I have new experiences, or I explore new ideas, you know, I might get bit by a spider, or, you know, something like that, right? And so I feel for a lot of you that, again, the reading is encouraging confidence. It's encouraging you to be bold, be assertive, and really go for something here, something that you want. With the Two of Cups, you have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, happily ever after. Your outcome is amazing. You know, it's like the beginning of the reading is a little bit scary with the Two Towers, but, you know, the end of it is definitely very positive. You know, the Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty, happy home, happy family, good things coming in for you, blessings as well. So again, if this is like love, for example, you could be maybe you're worried about love because you've had Tower moments, but it's like you're attracting a person who's really good for you. If this is business or something to do with business, it's like I kind of feel in work, in business, and your finances, what you are fearing is the ability to follow through is what I'm hearing. So I feel like some of you are worried that something isn't going to reach its conclusion, like everything must end. And I'm not saying you're like, oh, you know, I'm going to start this business and it's going to end. Like, I don't think that's what you're thinking. I think you're thinking like, oh, you know, it's like you want it to have a certain progression, you know, the business, and it's like you're worried about follow through or something is what I'm getting. I don't know. But it doesn't matter because I wouldn't worry about it. You have the Ten of Cups. Now you have this idealism card. The idealism card says nothing is perfect. So obviously, you know, I feel, but it also says that you are kind of like entering into an ideal time. So things are clearly going to start going your way. Again, nothing is perfect. Nothing is ideal. That doesn't exist. That's not how life works. But, you know, I do feel a lot of you are kind of getting into a much better position here in life. Yeah, you have this Harmony card. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about things. You know, I wouldn't worry is what I want to say here. I feel like you could be worrying about things that you just don't need to worry about. You have this Acquisition card. Yep, this is my fancy couple card. This is the Taurus card. So you could be attracting a very solid connection here. And, you know, I feel it's going to be really good for you. Definitely could be another earth sign or fire sign. Like I said, you know, earth and fire always stand out to me for you. But there's definitely, you know, it could be a very solid connection coming in for you there. You have this originality card. I think the original ideas could be a little bit scary for you right now, but I feel that you need to kind of move more towards your original ideas. Things are changing. I think that if you're feeling anxiety, it's because you are actually what you're feeling is you are feeling the change. So it's not really anxiety that you're feeling. I feel that you're feeling that the world is changing and that you need to change, and that if you don't change and you stay stuck in the past, and I'm not talking about like a past person here, I'm talking about like old ideas, old ways of doing things. I think that you're seeing that if you don't change and embrace new ideas, that you are going to be stuck. And I think that's where, the anxiety is coming from for you, Taurus. It's pretty clear to me in this reading. So, I think that number one, being bold and assertive will help. I also feel that you have tons of ideas for new directions in your life, and I feel you have tons of ideas on how to upgrade your life as well. So I would just follow those ideas, and you'll be successful quicker than ever. Basically the reading says that. You have this drama card. I would avoid any people who cause drama, who like drama, who bring drama into your life. I would avoid this at all costs, plain and simple. I think it's just going to be a distraction. I would avoid any distractions any distractions. I'm not even really getting drama on this card. I'm just getting distractions. It's like there are things or people or places or situations that I think could cause distractions in your life, and I feel like you need to avoid those distractions at all cost. So, that's kind of what I'm getting there. But this looks kind of interesting here, Taurus, so we'll see. But thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.